And it goes a little something like
Basic skills in basketball. Dribbling. In performing dribbling in basketball, you need to keep your head up and your eyes on the game. Don't look at the ball. Extend your arm and snap your wrist to send the ball into the ground. Use your fingers, not your palm, to control the ball. Do not bounce the ball too high while dribbling. That will give you more control over the ball and make it harder for defenders to steal the ball. Use your body and your non-dribbling arms to shield the ball from defenders. Just like a free throw, dribbling engages multiple muscles groups across your body. When you dribble the ball, the muscles in your shoulders, elbow, and wrist are particularly responsible for the pumping motion that pushes the ball to the ground. Your deltoids, triceps, biceps, and forearm muscles must be lengthened and shortened to correctly and efficiently dribble the ball. Next is shooting. In shooting, you need to keep your feet no further than shoulder width apart, preferably closer together. And slightly staggered, you should put your shooting foot very slightly ahead of your non-shooting foot. Your shooting foot is the foot on the same side as your shooting arm. If you're right-handed, it will be your right foot. Your feet should be turned 10 to 45 degrees towards your offhand side, and your shoulder, hip, and elbow should be aligned with the basket. Flex your knees slightly. Looking your knees makes it easy for you to get knocked off balance. Flex your knees comfortably so you're in position to jump as soon as you get the ball. Keep your stance in mind as you learn the art of shooting and begin to practice. Once you find the stance that suits you best, use it every single time. The goal is to get so used to the stance that you don't have to think about it before you fit. Take the right position to let a great shot fly. Turn more in the air and jump forward, keeping your shoulders back. If you need to shoot a longer shot, your power mostly comes from your turn and your shoulders being relaxed. Your shot will be much less accurate and fluid if you're trying to fling the ball forward using power in your chest and arms. Practice jumping from 0 to 90 degrees without the ball to practice your turn. Make sure you are jumping forward and that your shoulders are back and relaxed. The trapezius, which is located at the collarbone, and the deltoid, which surrounds the joints of the shoulder near the arm, are the primary shoulder muscles involved in shooting a basketball. These muscles help to raise your arm and rotate your shoulders as you aim and then shoot. Passing. When you pass the ball to your teammates, you need to throw it by gripping the ball on the sides with the thumbs directly behind the ball. When the pass is thrown, the fingers are rotated behind the ball and the thumbs are torn down. The resulting follow-through has the back of the hands facing one another with the thumbs straight down. The triceps are the most important muscles in the upper body for shooting and passing, followed by the shoulder and chest muscles. The triceps run from your shoulder to your elbow at the back of your upper arm. Passing, throwing, and shooting basketballs involve the upper body muscles such as the rotator cuff muscles, coracobranchialis, latissimus, dorsibiceps brachii, brachioradialis, and triceps brachii. Defense. Still remember to begin your shoulders lower than the person you are guarding. An arm's length. Do not begin too close or too far away from the fence. Keep steps short. Never forget your footwork. Remember the hands. Another key is to have active hands. Swipe up, get in shape. The shoulder, chest, biceps, and triceps are all muscles areas that basketball players use during play. The triceps are critical muscles when shooting long-range baskets such as three-pointers. Building triceps muscles helps players who shoot well from close distances by struggling with deep shooting. Rebound. The skills of rebounding are simple. Prepare your hands, black out, catch the ball. As simple as it sounds, these are skills that have to be practiced. Drill to get your hands up. Knuckle taps. On the right side of the backboard, jump and dribble the ball off the backboard with your right hand. Upper body muscles are used in basketball to shoot the ball along with providing strength to fight through players to get rebounds or absorb contact when driving to the basket. The shoulder, chest, biceps, and triceps are all muscles areas that basketball players use during this play. Basic skills in badminton. The first one is grip. Grip is your racket face should be perpendicular to the floor. Place your praying hand on the handle as if you are shaking hands with it. There should be a V shape in between your thumb and your index finger. The racket handle should rest closely in your fingers for great flexibility. We only use your thumb, index, and middle finger to control the racket. Serving. The ball is in your left hand and the arm is extended toward the net. Bend at the waist, take your paddle arm back, drop or toss the ball between you and the target, swing your paddle arm forward in an underarm motion, and contract the ball below your wrist. Muscles used in badminton or in serving are the lower leg, the gastrocnemius, the soleus and the arterials tibialis, the muscles of the upper legs and hips, the gluteals, the hamstrings, and the quadriceps. The muscles of the hip, the gluteals, the abduction and the adductors, and the hip flexor. Footwork. You need to keep the upper part of your body and head as still as possible as you move backwards in order to maintain good posture and balance. The non-racket leg should stay well in front of the other leg at all times when skipping backwards, and the racket leg kicks backward to start its step we use. The muscles of the lower leg, the gastrocnemius, the soleus and the arteriotibialis, the muscles of the upper legs and hips, the gluteus, the hamstring, and the quadriceps are the muscles used in footwork. Stance. Stance is with the racket leg forward, pointing towards where the shuttle will be struck by the opponent. Legs wide apart, with knees flexed. The chief muscles used to sit and stand are your leg and hip muscles, especially quadriceps, hamstring, and glutes. Your abdominals and other core muscles are often some muscles in your upper body too. The basic skills in volleyball. The first one is serving. Serving is the first contact that starts every rally. In performing serving, you need to stand behind the inline anywhere on his or her side of the court. Contact the ball before stepping on or over the end line. The ball must travel over the net. The ball must land inside the opponent's court. The second one is passing. The first contact after a serve is considered as pass. In performing passing in volleyball, you need to use the hips, legs, and shoulders to pass the ball. When playing the ball away from your body, extend your passing platform away from your body as you bend at the waist and shrug your shoulders. Shoulders should be over the knees with your eyes following the ball. The third one is attacking. A player attempts to attack the ball towards the opponent's side of the court. In performing attack, you need to spike, tip, sit, or hit as an over-the-head contact. The fourth one is blocking, used to prevent the opponent from successful attack. In blocking, blockers should be in a ready position to block with arms up, with elbows out in front of the knee, and their palms facing the knee about eye level. Players should be ready to jump and block the ball at any second because the ball came over unexpectedly. In performing volleyball, the biceps, triceps, and deltoids are all used. These are the muscles. The wrist catch the ball to keep it in control. The arm muscles help to push the ball up and down. The faster the arms are moved, the faster the ball is pushed.